You are the weenus.
You are the weenus.
You are King Weenus.
You are King Kamehameha weenus.
I am king of all the weenuses. That is correct. The weenus is located right here.
I know. I know what the fuck weenus is. I'm not retarded.
I have two weenuses.
Everyone. Well, not everyone.
Damn, the shade of the amputees right there. God damn.
Most people.
Everyone has two weenuses.
They're born with two.
Everyone had. Not everyone's born with two weenuses.
Are
Bro.
you sure? Are those people born without arms?
I'm pretty sure deformed babies are a thing.
I think they still have elbows, brother.
Okay, well, what's up, guys? I cringe every time I talk like that. Every single time.
Stop doing it!
I cringe. I die.
Then stop it!
But it's so fun.
No!
It's like it gets you amped up, get your blood flowing, get your blood flowing.
It gets the people going.
It gets me going if you get what I mean. Wait, that came out really inappropriate.
I don't know why I hang out with you.
Because you live with me. That's besides the point, though.
That's not the issue here.
It's not the conversation we're having right now. The conversation we're having right now is that you're making me play a visual novel.
I'm not making you do it. There's no guns involved here.
Yes, you do not currently have a gun pointed at my head.
I wasn't gonna believe you even if I did. Not with that acting. Jesus Christ. Mark Wahlberg in The Happening is a better actor than that.
Okay, well, guys, we are...
And that's the end of the video.
No, shoot. Okay, guys, well, we are 1.5 minutes into the video, and we have said literally anything at all. I'm JadeJonny.
I'm RC.
He's Mr. Cola.
You call me RC, like the cola. That's
Yeah.
where the cola comes from, so.
Yeah.
Not saying that I am the reason that cola exists. That's just, it's easy to remember my name that way.
He exists because of the cola.
Maybe.
That's a story for another time. Now let's go ahead and jump right into... I've never played a visual novel before. I'm expecting nudity. I would be expecting nudity if you didn't turn off the adult content.
You're too young for this. You have innocent baby eyes.
A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden chimes.
Wooden wind chime, sir. Read it right.
You're a wooden chime. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The delicious trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of sight of teachers and fellow students.
It's like renter white.
I'm just like reading this, and I'm like seeing all of like the things that like have something to do with sexuality. I'm just like, oh my god, this really is a game that's meant for adult content. it's like there's so much like, you know, you could see it. You could see that they're trying to make a cinnamon. A cinnamon in it.
Simile?
Simile.
Jesus
A
Christ.
simile.
I thought my black lips couldn't pronounce words good.
I have no response to that.
Just read the goddamn thing, please.
But now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling.
Probably because you are.
Dude, if I struck a spark, that entire thing goes on and that goes up.
Charizard, use flamethrower.
Charmander, use Ember. That entire force is gone. Bye. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m.
Wait. Are you going to do the main character voice as the narrator voice?
Fuck you! I just now noticed that it said the name. Fuck you!
Jesus.
Ah, yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't Okay, is this the narrator or is this the main character?
The main character is the narrator.
The main character is the narrator?
For the most part, yes.
So then why is it a big deal that I'm doing the main character as the narrator?
Just to fuck with you.
Fuck you!
Do you want me to do the girl voices?
Please don't.
Okay.
Please don't. As far as cliche goes, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least it was a little bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. I just see all of the like possible like things that could be innuendos.
Sir, you won't get into any sexual shit for a long time.
Thank God. I'm terrified because he chose this game.
It's a good game. It's one of my favorite VNs.
That's why I'm scared of it.
Why? I have great taste.
And you're a pervert.
No, I am not.
I'm like actually super wholesome compared to him. He's like a massive
You are a damn lie.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, which one of us might be a dad?
that's a conversation for a different time. The snowflakes slightly falling from the white-painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time is slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. This is actually painting a visual head in my head. It's like without this, it's painting a picture in my head.
Yeah, that's
like
why it's called a visual novel.
Yeah, it's such great narration. Like I gotta give him that. Like it's written so amazingly. Like I can see somebody walking through a forest right now, and I can hear the snow crunching behind. I don't have headphones on, so I don't even know if
it just has music, just like light low music.
So like I mean, I can hear it in my head. I can see it in my head. It's actually great. Like visualization. It's amazing, amazingly written.
Hi, Hisao, you came?
Oh dear God, no.
I could do Isabel.
No, please God, no. I will stab you with your keys.
Fine. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. Skip a beat.
Jesus, can't read.
Skeet. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdrop to a conversation. I turn to face the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race.
No, 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 no.
Iwanko?
Oh, I think it's a Wanako.
Iwanako. Ewan. I'm just gonna call her Ewok. She's Ewok
No.
now. She's Ewok.
No.
Ewok?
Absolutely. I will stab you with your keys. A Wanako.
Do you actually have my keys in your hand?
No, they're on the desk in front of us. Now I have your keys in my hand.
Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours?
Wow, can you please stop being white?
You have a shankable item in your hand.
I have a gas mask in my hand I can whack you with if I needed to.
Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours?
That's better. Act like you got some goddamn sense.
I'm scared you're gonna hit me.
You should be. I'm black in America when there's a zombie apocalypse outside.
I have no context for what's going on right now. I don't know what he's talking about. Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result.
The toilet paper zombies are
Pathetic.
Yes.
Okay, no.
Again.
Again.
That came out way inappropriately.
No.
Wow, okay.
Absolutely not.
I didn't mean it like, oh, that's...
We're starting over.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
We're starting over.
Yes. I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it.
A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. What the fuck? Okay, it was a heart pounding. I was like, did I just hit the final boss level? What the hell is going on? Oh, see, I'm scared.
Keep reading.
My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Jesus Christ.
Man, I'm telling you, the fucking visuals in this novel are great.
Well, no, okay, so I just watched Accidentally in Love by the Counting Crows. I just watched their music video.
Oh, okay.
And so basically this stuffed animal ends up stealing the dude's chick. And so like I was just like seeing basically that play out, but with his heart instead of a stuffed animal.
Oh, well, keep reading.
Yeah. So here we are, out in the cold.
See, at this point I would have been like, bitch, it's fucking cold outside. You call me here for this boo-boo?
Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanko flitches.
Jesus Christ.
Iwanako.
Thank God she's not a main character. You don't have to say that name a lot.
Thank God. I can say Shiguri. I can say Miyamoto. I can't say Iwanako.
Iwanako. Say it with me now. Iwanako. Jesus Christ.
Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she just lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I wanted to know
Are you ready for this boss fight?
If you'd go out with me.
I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
Hisao?
I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of binding pain along my arms.
Hisao?
My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot up in terror. Oh god, there is a boss fight! I was You didn't tell me I'd be fighting Master Hand on the first round.
Oh no, this is Master Hand. This is something different.
Hisao?
The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, and Wanako running towards me, all these fade to black.
He just had a heart attack.
Yay, I died! I win!
That's what just happened.
Yay! We're done with the series now!
Oh no.
Damn it!
This is how it starts. This is the opening to a story.
The story seems really, really fucked up.
You have no idea.
I'm scared. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sound of Wanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above.
And that was the opening.
Mommy! Wow, that was loud. I heard that from down there.
Right.
My headphones are sitting on the floor, and I heard that. I hope I flatline.
Now,
Damn it.
you can get that lucky.
He seems like such a wimp. He seems like such a pussy.
Oh.
I don't want to play as him.
Too bad.
I don't want to play as him. Is there another playable character I could play as?
Nope.
Like,
There's a character in here that I think you'll get along with great. Actually, it's a couple characters.
I'm scared. If I get along with a character, they're psychopathic.
There's a couple characters in here I think you'll like great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate needles.
Yeah. I hate them too. What?
I don't know what to say. Nothing's going on.
Oh yeah, this is just the opening cinematic where he's dying in a hospital from a heart attack at like, I don't know, 17.
Okay.
He looked like.
Well, I'm gonna mute our mic and let this play, so it's like, because it's probably musical and shit, right?
Yeah, there's some tonnage going on here.
Okay, so like, okay. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation.
Arrhythmia.
What the fuck is that?
It's an irregular heartbeat. So your heart don't work how it's supposed to.
So my heart is the final boss.
Kinda, yeah.
Cool!
And if you fuck up too many times, you actually just die.
Sweet, so we're playing Mother now.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign one, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with.
Like the N-word with a hard ER.
A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up.
Yeah, he's a little bit emo for a while.
Man, like, I relate. Bro, Black
Like
Veil Brides and shit.
Like I said, you get along great with a couple of these characters.
Man, like, Escape the Fate, let's listen to some, bro. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece.
I'm surprised you got that word right.
I know what a hemorrhage is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I know what the word hemorrhage is.
Keep going.
I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Jesus Christ. Of course there isn't a cure. There never is.
Of course not. That wouldn't be interesting in the game world.
Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Wow, this is why I said we should have the reactions, because I'm just like, bro! Bro, okay, video 2, we're gonna have a webcam on. Like, wow! Wow! What the fuck?
Is this hitting a little... This hitting you hard, brother?
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, okay, I played this game when it was in the beta form, and it didn't have, like, any of the animations and shit. It was just pretty much the visuals, and it's still, I was like, God damn, this is a deep-ass story, and I love it.
Wow! Like, kudos to the writers of this game.
I know, right?
Wow, you made me see this stuff in the beginning, and now I'm feeling, like, legitimate sympathy and, like, empathy with this guy. It's just like, God! Wow!
I'm telling you, brother.
Favorite main character from a video game? Gred. It's like, fuck, Villager. Favorite main character from a video game?
Oh, you're saying that now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He goes through some things.
Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. I just clicked off of it.
Jesus.
Dude, to be fair...
You have it in the same spot as the other one, so that's why.
Yeah, I'm just gonna minimize this. Now it's too bright. Never mind.
Lord have mercy on our soul.
I have a starfish as my background. What did you expect?
Not a starfish as your background?
Fair enough.
Like a numpty?
Fair enough. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on the snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless.
It's because they're not being drawn.
Out of all the jokes I've ever heard you make about literally anything, that was probably the worst. Congratulations.
Oh, you're a damn lying, you know it.
No, I was like, I mean, like, least funny, not like worst person kind of thing.
No, that's the truth though. It wasn't even a joke. It's true. They're not being drawn.
I guess
later.
I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first time in months or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave.
Another word you got right, surprisingly.
The cardiologist?
Yeah.
That's because one of my friends actually studied to be a cardiologist.
And you done fucked up.
One of my friends actually studied to become a cardiologist, and she used to tell me all the time about it.
Oh.
So, like, yeah. I know more about cardiology than I should.
That's nice.
Yep.
But you didn't know what arrhythmia was.
Fuck you! Never seen the word before.
Okay. And I said it out loud and you were still confused.
No one asked you. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar of those surgeries that had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point I stopped watching TV. I don't know why. I just did. Maybe it was just wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I almost said stockroom for books.
Boy.
Shut the fuck up, Marcy. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I'd go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like.
There we go.
I am dyslexic. You're having a dyslexic person read this. Thank you very much.
Hey, I can't read out loud sometimes either.
The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within.
It's like us working at Walmart.
Ain't that true? A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was.
Yep, sounds like working at Walmart.
That still happens to me right now. Like today, I woke up and I thought today was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. We are recording on Thursday, April the 2nd. In case anyone's wondering, today is Thursday. I woke up and thought it was Wednesday. Yesterday, I thought it was Monday. So
Hey, I forgot how old I was the other day. I don't want to hear it.
I actually told the 7-Eleven clerk that I was 18, and she was like, "You're trying to buy alcohol, sir." I was like, 23.
How old am I? And I was just messed up between 25 and 26. You were off by a while.
Well, okay, like you see me, you've seen me, like when I shave and stuff like that. Like I legitimately look like I can pass for 18.
Brother, when I shave, I'm 13 again. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, so but it's like it's just a matter of like,
To be fair, I had this beard at 13, so fuck it. I look 12. Anyway, back to the story.
But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I'd set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely. And I couldn't even cry. Today the doctors came in and gave me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he just casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. Hello, Hisao. How are you today?
Great, Dr. Vegeta. Jesus Lord.
I couldn't think of another voice. I tried to go for an older gentleman. That's my bad. I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly.
So many.
You didn't even say it like seriously. You're just like casually so many. Honestly, it sounded like Jeffree Star if Jeffree Star Black.
Who's Jeffree Star?
That's the end of everything here.
Jeffree Star is. He's that one alien-looking dude that does makeup on YouTube.
Yeah, that one.
He was in one Hollywood Undead song. That's the only reason I know his name.
I think he's in multiple, and then he's also in a couple.
I just remember one.
I think he's in like 2. Might be in 1. I think he's in 2 though.
I just remember the one.
I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindactions? Yeah? Contraindactions?
Counterindications?
Contraindications.
Word. And
dosages.
two dumbasses trying to read. Next!
How many letters is that?
I mean, if I had my phone, I'd ask Google how to pronunciate that, but...
And dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them all, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker.
Kind of like us trying to read what he
All this for the rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid this is the best that we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years. What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents. We believe that it's best that you don't return to your old school. What? Come on, Jeffree Star.
Your fucking Vegeta voice. God damn it.
Come on, Black Jeffree Star.
Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say.
Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concerns show, it's ignored.
We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not till we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Yamaku. Okay. That was close.
Yeah. It's better than whatever the word that was we tried to pronounce a minute ago was.
Contradictions?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll find out later.
Disabled?
That's the doctor. Disabled. What am I?
There's a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby.
School for disabled kids.
You will be independent, but there will always be help.
Well, I mean, when you're 5 seconds away from a heart attack and dying.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, I want to be in the fucking yeah.
Independence? It's a school for disabled kids? Don't try to disguise that fact. I love Hasao. I am Hasao. I relate so well. I got his thought process.
Like, I'm just another one.
If it was really that free, there would be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Man.
You have arrhythmia. You could die at any point. Shut the fuck up.
We can all die at any point.
Well, I mean, he's a higher chance of dying.
Alright, Jeffree Star.
I will slap you with the fucking Pokemon cards. Okay. Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you.
It's because I'm smarter than you. You don't see the con. You don't see the con.
We went out and had a look a couple weeks back. I think you'll like it.
It looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue education.
Wait. Go back to that, if you can. He said, compared to other people with heart problems who tend to live long, you tend to live long lives. Does that supposed to make him feel better?
I'm gonna die!
It's like, compared to everyone else.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity!
Don't call it a comeback. I've been like this for years.
Pa!
Well, you should be excited at the chance to get back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school. And while it's not the same one,
I wanted to return to school to down my honey school. You know, like, come on!
Just read the goddamn visual novel.
A special school. That's an insult. That is what I wanted to say. It's a step down.
Alright, Artemis, calm down. It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way.
Why does it sound like...
That's an insult to everyone at the school.
Yeah,
they're active in their own sort of way.
That sounds like so demeaning.
In their special way, they're
like I'm not one of those people that's like an ableist or anything like that. But like that sounds like you're like an ableist.
Like in their own way.
It's like they all are disabled. You're like it's like no, man.
It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another.
your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell at something now. Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this. But the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean state isn't a bad thing.
It's late.
That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I can still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It'd be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. This is the end of the hospital part, right?
Yeah, that's the end of him being in the hospital.
Alright, how do I save?
Act 1, life expectancy.
How do I save?
You pause, and then do you see that word down there that says save?
Hey. Hey. Alright, guys. We are going to end this video here.
You see the part that says save?
We have created the Dr. Vegeta and the dad Jeffree Star. And that's how we're ending the video.
God damn it, I hate you so hard.
I hate me too. So, if you guys are excited to see more of these...
And know how to pronounce that word we couldn't read.
I'm hopefully going to have looked it up and flashed across the screen as we struggled and, you know... So,
You just hear computer Karen's voice saying, "This is how you say it, you dumb fucks." Thanks, Cortana.
But no, we are going to be doing another video of this variance tomorrow.
Yeah, because we only did 27 minutes of this.
30. We've been talking for 31 minutes.
Yeah, but see, playtimes is 27.
Yeah. So, guys, if you guys are excited to see us playing again tomorrow, please leave a like or comment, or I don't know.
We're probably going to finish this game regardless of people like it or not.
Yeah, true enough. True enough. I'm going to make him play competitive Pokemon, and he's going to make me play this.
Oh, not just this. That has lists of visual novels for you.
I'm also going to make him play competitive Magic.
How? How's that possible?
You'll see. Alright, guys. We will be seeing you later in another video.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.